I think you can start right now.
Okay, perfect. Um, Hi everyone. I trust everyone has attended fully from the student side, the universities, as well as the CFA community Vietnam. So, by way of introduction, I am Yen. I'm the Bloomberg representative for the Vietnam market and will be the coordinator for the CFA Research Challenge this year. So for this year, Bloomberg is a data sponsor for the competition. And as the organization has shared, I just they have shared to each of the team will have one account, one trial account with the specific name and information, for example, email and phone number sent by the organizations. So currently we are under the process of setting up the account for each student, for each team with that information. So that expected to be ready this week or early next week. So for this section, we will go through the process. We have Jerem and also Emmy here from the technical side as well as the customer support side because besides from the document that the organizations has helped to send out to the team, we have this section to go through, okay, how's the requirements, how to set up, as well as if there's anything that you need to take care to be mindful of. And then once you download the software, that will be the second step where you receive the trial account information. And there is a step where you have to activate the account to get
To get
access to the
access to the system.
system. Hence, Emmy is here to help us to go through that part. And during the this discussion today, there would be space for Q&A because, for example, in some cases, there will be some differences between student using MacBook to use Bloomberg Terminal compared to student using Microsoft Windows software. I'm sorry, student using Windows laptop to access to the Bloomberg Terminal. Yep. So we shall kick off with the first part. Jerem, I'll let you introduce yourself, and then we can start off with your section. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, so hi everyone. This is Jeremy. I'm from the technical support team. Um, right, so for the Bloomberg software, we are only it's only available on Windows-based PC. So do I have anyone on Mac over here? Because the process is very different for Mac users. Um, if there are no Mac users, then maybe I'll just go through the Windows installation part. Okay, so let me just go through the Windows part first. So on the chat itself, I have pasted 4 links. Let me share my screen as well while I go through each of the links. Okay, seems like I cannot share, but it's okay. So can I get everyone to open the link and then go to page 2? So on page 2 itself, there is a table here for the minimum requirement. So on Windows-based PC, the PC that you have needs to meet all these requirements on the left. So if you look at the minimum column, there is a Intel i5, i7. So minimally, we require the PCs to have 6 logical cores. And then second most important part is the Windows needs to be 64 bits. So
Oh,
we
I'm
don't
sorry,
support.
Jeremy.
Yep.
Maybe we can let Unfulboy. Can you enable the sharing
Okay.
access for Jeremy as well as Emmy?
Mm.
Okay, sure. Okay, I just shared the cohorts right for you guys.
All right. So can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, thank
So
you.
okay. So continuing. So we're gonna focus on the minimum this column over here. So your PC must have 6 logical cores. It must be 64-bit Windows. So we don't support 32-bit Windows for the software. And then for the memory, ideally we should have at least 16 gigs of RAM. And storage-wise, because the software itself takes about maybe 8 to 10 gigs of space, So ideally, again, you should have at least 15 gigs of free disk space. Okay, the rest of these they are not very important, so I think we can skip for now. So moving on to the second second link. So the first link is more on the PC specification. So this second link here, it's more directed on the network itself. So if you are connecting using your firm's internet, the internet needs to be allowed, must be configured to allow all these IP addresses on the firewall side. I think for this part, maybe the IT team will need to assist if the network is not open. But if you're using home internet, then it should be fine. Most home internet should be open to connect to all this IP. Okay, so this is a bit technical. So the network team basically must add all this IP into the whitelist of the firewall. Okay, and then I'll move on to the third link. So software compatibility, this document basically tells you which OS we support for the software. So for the Bloomberg software, we support Windows 10 and 11. And then if you are planning to use the Bloomberg Office tools on Excel, then your Excel needs to be at least 2016 and above. So we support like 365, 2021, etc. Okay. And then lastly, this is just a software installation guide. So after you download the software, you can follow this guide here to get it installed. It's pretty straightforward. It's just clicking next all the way and then finish. Okay, once installed, we will need to install a serial number for you. So the serial number part, I think Emmy will be covering later on. Okay, so moving to Mac OS users. On Mac, we don't have a Bloomberg software, so the users will need to log into a web version of Bloomberg, which is bba.bloomberg.net. I will paste this onto the chat later. Yeah, so the requirement for this web version of Bloomberg is to have, let me see, yeah, under Mac. So you need to have macOS 11 or later, and then you need to have Citrix Workspace app. So I'll share this link as well. Requirements are all here. Basically, you log into this Bloomberg Anywhere website with your Bloomberg login, and then it will download a .ica file. And then you can open that ICA file. It will use Citrix Workspace to launch like an instance of Bloomberg. So then you access Bloomberg using your browser. So this is for Mac users only. Okay, so yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and then to add on in the comment that Anfop shared in the Zoom chat, so each team will have one account. Please please note that this account can only be used in one software. In one device. For example, if you install the Bloomberg terminal on your team leader's laptop, and then you activate the account to use that laptop to log in using the trial account that has been given to your team, meaning if you reinstall on another PC, that account won't be usable on a different PC, only your team leader's laptop. Yep. I think we can move forward to Emmy's section where you, given the scenario that you have been giving the trial account, then she will go through how you can activate the account, and then we'll open up the floor for any questions.
Okay, thank you, Ian. In that case, I'll take over. Just kindly allow me one moment to share my screen. Okay, are you all able to see my screen?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes.
So yes, thank you. I would like to talk about how we could activate the license when you have received the account, and as well, I would like to share with you the customer support hotline that you can contact us in case there's any issues coming up. Right. So first, let's talk about login activation and terminal setup. Once the login has been set up, you should be able to receive an email from Bloomberg. That should include the username, password, as well as the activation link. So for that, I believe you can activate the license first by clicking on the sign up link provided in the email. And for the Windows users, I believe most of you will be using Windows. You could download the terminal software that Jeremy has kindly provided. And then we will need to set up the terminal serial number on the software as well. So once you have opened up the Bloomberg terminal software login screen, then you'll be seeing these advanced options that you can click on. And after that, you can click on verify with your access key. For the access key should be listed as the third option, and then you'll be receiving the 15 digits access key from the email. You can input that in and then hit submit. So the terminal will be then relaunching automatically. So I'll just show you how you'll be seeing on the terminal login screen. So that should be the advanced option for you to click. There are two spots. And yep, should be the third one, verify with your access key. And that is the section at towards the end of the screen that you need to input the access key in and then hit submit. Then the terminal will be relaunching. Please give it a few minutes, then the terminal should launch back. Right, and in case somebody is using the MacBook, as Jeremy provided with the web version, you can access bpa.bloomberg.net and then you can install Citrix workspace over here on the link. Or you can also search it up on the web browser. It should pops up. Okay, and yes, this should be the bpa.bloomberg.net. That this is going to be the window that you would land on when you launch that website. And this is the Citrix workspace website you can download from. All right, let's talk about the login process. So after you have completed your login activation and terminal preparations, you should be able to log in. But first, we need you to launch up the terminal software or the web version of the terminal. And you can input the login names and password, the credentials you received from us. And you'll be prompted to set up your own password as well. And you may get the prompt to enroll on the B-Unit app. And after the B-Unit enrollment, you can log in again. So for Bloomberg Anywhere license that you'll be receiving, we will need some kind of authentication for you to be able to log in. And just to take note, the requirements is for OS 11 Plus for Android and iOS 17 or later for an iPhone. Just one moment, please. Let me further share with the, this should be the screen that you would go through. And you'll be seeing these kind of screens. And that's basically the process for the web browser as well. There should be the guidance for you to follow through. Yep, and kindly take note of this global customer support hotline. You'll be able to give us a call. We are available 24/7 for you to call in. And for that, if you perhaps have any issues with the terminal serial number or the login process, we should be able to assist you on this. And if there's any technical issue, we can also pass you through to a technical support team. Thank you so much for listening. That should be all for now.
Yeah. We can wait for another 3 minutes in case the student have any questions in the chat. You can open your mic or let us know in the Zoom chat. In the meantime, on Fulbright, can you give me the sharing access as well?
Yeah, okay.
Yep, thank you. So for your trial account specifically, there won't be a step where you need to verify the B unit because as Emmy shared, that is for a different type of license. But the activation process should be straightforward as well. Okay, I will take over the screen in case you guys need any support or need any help, further help during the process besides the customer hotline that Emmy has shared just now. But when you actually download the terminal software on the login screen, it will you will see this interface. And if you need any further support, you forgot the hotline number, you can always click on the contact us, and then it will prompt you to where you can connect with us on the suggested hotline based in the region. You can dial in using the Singapore hotline as well, or you can request for our team to reach out to you too by clicking on this question and key in your information and then call me now. Yep. So I trust that also wraps up our section today. Again,
I
we're always
I got a question for Emmy. So
yes. Mhm.
relate to the activation guide. So do you save or do you have the video or the material that you just shown the lately in your
Okay.
website? Yeah.
I think we don't, but then if you want, then I think I can pass over the slides to Yin. So
Mm.
you can pass that to any students that may need it. Yeah. So for that, actually, if you find it a bit difficult, I also would recommend you to call into us as well. We can guide you through that. But in terms of the screenshots, I'll send it over compiled in a document.
Yeah, actually the screenshot from Emmy SharePoint share slides that she shared just now is also included in the installation guide, the
Mm.
software installation guide, the second part.
Mm.
Yeah. But we can send the slides that Emmy built for everyone again.
I think there's a question about how to add the Excel add-in
Yeah.
on the chat. Yeah, so I'll go through that one. So let me share my screen again. So when you first set up the PC, right, you should go to bloombergsoftware.com and then you land into this page over here. So the link to download is the first one, Bloomberg new upgrade installation. When you download and install this, it automatically comes with the Bloomberg Office Tools add-in. So this is what we refer it to the Excel as the Excel add-in. So as long as you install this first link, the Excel add-in will be installed automatically. And then whenever you launch Excel after the installation, you will see the Bloomberg ribbon, this ribbon over here. Okay. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, please let me know if you have any further questions regarding the installation or the technical specs. Feel free to type it onto the chat.
Hey, Ing, as far as I know that the Java account is not allowed to add in the Bloomberg function. Is it right? For the previous year data sponsor from Bloomberg.
You can add in for using the trial, but the amount that you can download to the Bloomberg the Excel is limited. Yeah.
So the students can still be
Yes.
able to use the BDH or BDL.
Yes. You can still use Bloomberg formulas to get information to Excel, but the limit for getting the information out to Excel
Mm.
is limited and lower than that of normal user.
Okay, thanks.
Mhm.
So besides the phone contact, so do you have any other contact point, for example, the email, specific email, so that the student can reach you directly?
Yep, I texted in the Zoom chat. It may
Mm,
come in helpful, but during the activation steps is best if the student can call in, so
mm, mm,
the
mm.
customer support team can support them directly throughout the steps.
So student, please save the two contact, the phone contact and the email contact for later help,
Yeah, yeah,
just in case.
yeah. And again, if you have downloaded the software already, you can request for us to call you by going through the contact us button that show just now.
So during the time waiting for the account to be set up successfully, so student can download and install the Bloomberg terminal in advance, right? At this moment.
Yes, yes. I would suggest the team to get decide which device you would like to use and download the software while waiting for the account information.
Okay. I think it's good for now.
All
Students,
right.
do you have any questions? You can raise your hand and unmute yourself. I think the students need some time to download and
Yeah, no
waiting for the
worries.
account. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. There may be more questions during the process itself as well. But we always hear our contact, our email, as well as through Unfoop as well. So please feel free to reach out to us if you need any support or have any questions.
Okay. Thanks, Ian.
All
Thanks,
right.
Jeremy
Thank
and
you,
Emily.
Unfoop. Thank Jeremy, Emmy, and everyone. Okay, have a good Thursday. See you again tomorrow.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank
See you
you.
Bye.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.